What's going on, guys? It's your guy, Professor Oak, coming through with a dose of that good yolk. I'm everywhere like broken glass. I'm around like a circle. Anyway, anyhow, let's get down to this round now. Today, I want to cover today's topic would be keeping it classy, right? Pouring my medium tea right now, you know what I'm saying? It was laundry day, you know, I ain't want to, why not just keep on, you know, something freshy fresh, you know what I'm saying? We doing it, though. We doing it, you know what I'm saying? We doing it. All right. Yeah, let's start it off like that. Keeping it classy, right? First and foremost, keep it classy at all times, right? You know what I'm saying? Why? Because at the same time, you should be holding yourself up to a higher standard. No matter your current situation or whatever you're going through, I don't care what it is, how it is, what it looked like. It is, you going to decide what it's going to be like. And what it's going to be like, it's going to be nothing but class, right? Get that trash to the side. Can you dig what I'm talking about? Yeah, I think you can. In all seriousness, in all essence, you want to keep it classy, right? I don't care how lowly your situations are. I don't care how high your situation is. If you keep it classy at all times, not only are you setting the standard for how people should treat you, and of course, keeping it humble, it also gives space for other people to enter into your immediate metron with class, because you're not going to settle for anything less, right? I digress, man. I wrote a couple of points down because I can go off and on all that. So I want to kind of keep it a little bit more constructive. You know what I mean? A little bit more structured, but we're going to get to it.
Keep it classy.
You know, if you feel like people violated, whatever the case may be, you know, you want your get back, etc., so forth. You feeling vengeful, you know what I'm saying? Calm down.
Keep it classy.
Number one, you're not Batman. You know what I'm saying? If you are, go seek help, right? Additionally, dismiss them with class. You know what I'm saying? Why would you?
Keep
First
it
and
classy.
foremost, if anybody's being disrespectful to you, number one, your time is always of the essence, and it's precious. So if you're not learning anything in that interaction, or if this interaction cannot be avoided, remove yourself. Walk away.
Keep it classy.
And keep it cool, keep it smooth. You do not ever have to be disrespectful at any case. I don't care how much you're being disrespected. You don't never gotta be disrespectful. Why? Because that don't go, come on, man, that don't even go with my outfit. What are you talking about? Come on, man, keep it in class. Throw that trash to the side. You think what I'm talking about, right? Let's keep on to the next point. Never ever match evil for evil. Never. Ever match evil for evil. Let God and the team do the work. That's what God want to do that for. God wants you to look cool and look smooth and shine with your style. You know what I'm saying? That's what God wants for you. God don't want you ever to get your hands filthy with the BS. It's already been done. All you got to do is align yourself forward and receive. So while you're receiving it and you're aligning yourself with your future self, increasing your frequency, everything is looking smooth and cool. Let the team and the spirit team take care of that. You know what I'm saying? You too busy keeping it cool, looking smooth. You dig what I'm talking about? You going to bigger than growing the better things, baby. You know what's going on. Keep it classy, right? I digress. You want to laser focus on yourself by putting God first. Why? Not only are you laser focused and your tunnel vision of what needs to be done, but as you're seeking God, you'll start finding who you are. It's really, really a beautiful experience. It truly is. And I'm going to leave it just like that because every path is personal and I can give you my personal experience with it, but it may be more relatable if you do it yourself, and then you can understand the phrase. And when I say when you seek God, you'll be able to find yourself. I digress.
Keep it classy.
Keep it humble at all times. Right? Face. And I said this in the previous videos before. I don't care where you at. I don't care how lowly your situation is or how high your situation is. Always straighten your space.
Keep it classy.
At all times. Keep it good. Keep it smooth. Keep it smelling good. Why? Free space, free mind. You clean up your space at all times, your mind is always going to be clean. Why? Because you're literally, it's something therapeutic about it. At least to me. You know, I digress. But me personally, I like to keep it clean and keep it smooth at all times. I got to clean my space up. I got to make sure it's organized. I got to make sure it looks good. Why? Because after I've entered into the world and did what I had to do, ran my errands, handled my priorities, etc. and so forth, when I come back into my space, I want my space to look a certain way. Even if I'm bunked in with roommates, at least my little space, whatever the case may be, I'm keeping it cool and keeping it classy, and I make sure it's smelling good and looking good at all times. Straighten up your space. I'm telling you, it's very therapeutic. And remember, when you're keeping it classy, it's all about inner work. It's going to shine on the outside regardless. But the thing about it is you got to do all this inside stuff. Remember, your space is personal. I don't care if you got a little corner to having a whole entire estate. That's your space. And make sure every nook and cranny is wiped and clean, smooth, with a good little elbow grease added into it. It helps, and it also gives you peace of mind. I'm telling you right now. You never want to just look clean on the outside. That's dirty. That's like somebody putting on cologne knowing damn well you ain't take a shower. If you don't get your musty ass, I digress. But that can be another situation. You dig what I'm talking about, right? Come on, we moving on. We doing good right now. We smoothing right now. Camera looking good. Mic is operating at all times. We doing it, baby. You know what's going on. So never be envious or jealous, because the grass is always greener when you water it. Simple as that. I don't care what it look like or how it is with other people on their side. That's their business. That's their glory. You don't know their story. Simple, plain, point, period, blank. You know what I'm saying? You keep it cool and keep it smooth on your side. You water your own grass. Why? Because the grass is always greener where you water it at. Simple and plain. I don't care what anybody ever says. It may look cool over there, like look smooth over there, but you don't even know what they're doing. They probably even water their grass right now. They got all the yellow spots. You know what I'm saying? They're looking wild, matchy, looking patchy, looking like Desert Storm over there. Like, what happened to yours? I thought it looked good, you know, the presentation was all good. Back there looking all, you know what I'm saying? It look, keep watering. The grass is always greener where you water it, period. I'm moving on from there, man. I don't want to get too excited on it. You know what's going on. Never ever be embarrassed for anything that you do, truly. Ever. Own up to your embarrassment. I don't care what it is. If you don't even know the answer to something, you around a crowd, and you know how it feels when you may be the only one that don't know the answer or don't know the situation, what's going on, stand up and say it proud. Excuse me, what is that? I do not know what that is. What is that? What's wrong with not knowing? What's wrong with not wanting to improve your intellect at that point in time? The space is provided. The information is there. All you got to do is ask, and you shall receive. Never ever be embarrassed, shyful, or bashful about that situation. There's nothing wrong with not knowing why, because you just took accountability for you to know at that given time. And now not only are you do that, you're making it open that you are aware that I want to learn and I want to know. And now you just held whoever is teaching the responsibility to give you the proper information with witnesses all around for them to do it at an optimal level. Be out. Can you dig it? I think you can, right? Let's move on. We're doing it right now. You know what's going on. Understand this. They're going to laugh at you and they're going to mock you. Anytime you fail, it is what it is. And trust and believe, they're going to laugh at you harder. They're going to laugh at you for even trying it. They're going to clown you. But dig this. As you're trying it, they're watching. So as you out there doing it, learning and improving yourself, they watching and laughing. Stand still. You in motion, baby. You dig? Well, you know what's going on. Stop playing. And I'm going to end it off right there. Again, this message is for the adept out there, for the proficient, the efficient, the self-efficient, the one that's always doing it, the master, the expert, keeping it cool, keeping it smooth, never ever losing. You know what's going on. You know what's glowing on. You know how it's rolling on. Can you dig it? I think you can. And for the haters out there that love looking at your boy, make sure you... can you dig it? I think you can. Peace, love, and light, guys. I'll see you in the next video.